And so
Yes.
in it, I added the history of Condor. And so every single Condor tournament we've hosted, when, who the winner was, who was the runner-up, that's all featured on that wiki now. So the wiki's still kind of getting pieced together. It's not fully operational yet, but it's getting there, and it's looking real nice. And so I'm gonna keep updating that, so we can update the winners here. And I think I gotta update the Diamond Door winner as well. Last week in Meme Door, oh yeah. Hey, Meme Door went pretty smoothly. Maybe not the Friday. The Friday Meme Door was a little bad, but that was not on my end, I'll have you know. My end, everything's slick. It's all just lots of butter, just rubbed onto everything to keep it nice and weep, 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 weep. It's moving. Keep those gears greased, if you know what I mean.
Oh, yes.
Everything's slick and smooth. Keep my stream well waxed. Like a fine car or my unibrow, just waxed. Alrighty. So we got Piper versus Ree. These are both.
Chrome is still giving me fits.
Okay, we'll stick with Internet Explorer then.
Yeah.
So these racers, Piper and Ree, 3-0'd Regi and Tome123, and Piper 3-0'd Michelle and Madoka. So both of these racers 3-0'd their opponents. So a couple of heavy hitters here. This is the one where you gotta pull people to the fence. You gotta back everybody off, back the outfield off, even back the infield off a little bit here. A couple of heavy hitters.
Yep.
I get the Brazilian right on my forehead though, right in between my eyebrows. Is that still counted as a Brazilian? I don't know. I'm just innocent. I'm an innocent Canadian. I don't know things. All right.
Is there somewhere where I can get all of the links?
Just change the names in the link that we gave you. Is that okay?
Oh.
It's just, yeah, the link that you got from me or Mac, you just change, so it's just Piper and Ree. And if you pull up the bracket, it shouldn't be too hard to grab those guys. And I can put the bracket in chat if you want to pull that up. What's up, awesome? Yeah, Ree's playing really well. It's got the Up Shop Bro. The rare in the wild Up Shop Bro. Ooh, and a very nice gold kill.
That's usually what I do, but I just have I'm just more comfortable with Up Shop Bro on Melody.
Yeah.
With having right or left, either Freeze Bro or Rat Bro.
Gotcha. Yeah, well, it looks like Up Bro, it means you're less likely to forget about your boss gold, because Piper just forgot about their boss gold there.
Yeah.
This is not the established meta. Hey, man. You know, Conduit racers can develop meta too, you know. Not just Condor. There is a boss shrine there, but I don't think either racer's going to take it. Having a 2-damage axe would be nice, but also having 2 mini-bosses, not as nice. But just look at the... Oh, and Ree jumping into the fire blast of that dragon.
Ouch.
Getting some nice gold kills here, though. And look at how close Piper is as well. I have a feeling we're in for a very nice match here.
Yeah.
Piper healing up on that pile of gold. Shop Bro putting in work. I am the meta. All right. Congrats, by the way, Wonder J in chat. Tough one there, Riot Blob. Better luck next time, man. Put on a really good show, though, and it was good to have you in Conduit. Most of the racers, I think, like, only 3 of the people, I might be wrong about that, maybe 4. No, maybe 3, maybe 2 of the people in this Conduit bracket have been in a Conduit before, which is pretty crazy.
Yeah. Good to see a lot of new faces.
Oh man, it's crazy. After season 5, it's just been so many people, which is why you gotta sign up for the upcoming races, because the upcoming tournaments, because we've only got a few slots left on some of them. Oh, and that is a crunched dragon, got totally squished there.
Oh, that
in the wall.
is never fun.
Earth spell. That's awesome.
Oh,
Yeah,
Well,
Earth Pellet.
yeah, when you're the one doing the squishing.
I mean,
yes.
it's not fun for the dragon. Poor little guy. He's probably just a pancake right now. Serve him up as a flapjack. Oh, you did
Well,
great,
dragons
Red
usually need to lose. Dragons do need to lose a little weight, you know.
Yeah, fat dragons. They're so lazy, they don't even fly. They just kind of hop around. Although I heard somewhere, and I'm sure because I'm on the internet, someone can correct me, but is it right that dragons don't fly? Wyverns fly? Or is it something to do with the number of legs they have? I don't know. There's some kind of like nerd thing that... Oh, and look at this shopkeeper getting squished into the... Wait, was it worth it? Oh yeah, it was. Heavy plate. I love this. It's like unwrapping presents at Christmas. What else do we got under this? Oh, heavy plate. Thanks.
Heavy plate, backpack.
Don't fat shame dragons. They're fictional characters, so it's fictional fat shaming. It's okay.
I know a lot of players don't like the backpack, but I feel it's a necessity if you're playing Deathless.
Oh, absolutely. It's good to take. I mean, if it's right there, you might as well take it. Okay, dragons fly. I was wrong about that. In fact, we have bugs called dragonflies, named after the fact that dragons fly. Fun fact.
That looks like it is a potion.
Yeah, that's a potion there. Now that bomb trap is just out of the way, and he does not have enough of a shovel to dig it. But
I hate that.
Yeah, so close. And it would have taken a while to farm it all up. Wyverns don't have arms. Their upper arms are the wings. Dragons have arms and legs. Right. And wings.
Yeah.
I gotcha. I can dig that. Unlike the potion room for Ree.
And depending on how the wyverns are depicted, they may or may not have scorpion tails.
Oh, scorpion tails. Like a manticore? Doesn't that have a scorpion tail? Look at me. I know all my lore. So then these dragons are definitely dragons because they got like hind legs and forelegs. All right, this is good. I'm glad we've established that. Ryan Clark did not mess up on the design, although that might have been Ted. In any case, we're good.
I think Piper missed the earth kill on Congo, but got it the second time.
Oh yeah, earth kill, nice. And he's down to have heart, but he's got the potion. We got up bro, which is correct, but we've got side bro for Ree. This familiar setup for Ree is very strange. I mean, right rat is kind of standard, but everything else is just squirrely.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Oh no, Piper. Oh, that was rude. So that was a nice use of the earth there, but the ogre did not die from the earth and then smashed through the walls like a punk. Ooh, and Ree's having a bit of a problem with that too.
Yeah, but he got it.
Got out of it. Yeah, that was really brutal because it was such a good reaction too.
Yeah.
Goo-filled earth bubble. Oh, that's true. They were on goo as well, so they would not have been able to dig out.
Oh, yeah. Oh, what was that one conduit race when somebody literally got trapped in an earth wall? And on goo, when they had to wait the song out?
That has happened a couple times. I don't recall. Nice use of the earth again from Ree, and gonna get a crown of thorns out of it. So Ree looking really good right now.
One of my favorite items, but also, I mean, since I run a lot of Deathless, you want as many healing items as you can get.
Oh yeah, that was Invert, and that was not Conduit. Yeah, that was Season 5. Yep.
No, did I say Conduit? I meant Condor.
Yeah, that's all good. Yeah, that's correct. It was a Condor.
Yeah. That's one thing about Necrodancer. I mean, when you think you've seen everything, yeah, you haven't.
Oh yeah, there's so many interesting and funny interactions that you get sometimes.
Yep.
Did he win? I'm not totally sure about that.
Piper.
Oof, Piper jumping into a Minotaur, so down he goes. Tharlock, I believe that is from The Hobbit with the dragon. Isn't Smog or Smog like crested with all the gems from laying in them for years? Something like that. Good stuff. Yeah, so many whips. Honestly, these seeds have not been very friendly. Very low damage. Not getting any good weapons right now. I mean, Blood Axe is fine, but it's still not, like, comfortable.
Yeah.
Not until you're, like, really... I mean, I guess with that armor, Reed would probably like a Blood Axe, but I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, Gold Axe is nice if you can set the gold kills up.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. All right. So this looks like a, right now, pretty safe. You got the health regen. There's a blood spear.
Yeah,
That's going to
blood
make things
spear.
even safer.
It's going to swap out.
Yep.
Nice thing about the having Crown of Thorns on a blood weapon is you heal up half a heart every 5 kills.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Especially once you hit zone 5. It's like, essentially, once you kill an enemy, you're going to get a heal because it's going to kill another 4 enemies. So.
Yep.
That's okay. A lot of people didn't like the movie. Don't worry about it, Tharlock. Yeah, I read the book. But I don't know. Wait, dragons aren't real? No. Well, there's bearded dragons and there's Komodo dragons. So there. Huh. Elad's right, and he's got a mic, so he can say whatever he wants.
The power of the broadcaster.
Oh yeah, come at me, bros. Although really the viewer can just close the stream, so really the power's in their hands.
True.
I have no power here.
And nice earth kill by Ree on Coral Riff.
Yeah, Ree's been playing really well. I'm very impressed.
And again, I'm surprised he didn't go Black Chest.
Yeah, I mean, with this much of a lead and this much safety, it's probably fine.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad call. I'm just saying I'm kind of surprised he didn't try for a better weapon.
Yeah, I probably would have, just because you can get yourself in a really bad spot. Although that's more Zone 2 and Zone 4, where you really get in a bad spot by having low damage. Having low damage in Zone 5 isn't so bad, because you get Ghoulems and you get Golems chasing you. Like, if you get a ton of those Dirt Golems in Zone 2 and you've only got 1 damage, it can be really painful. But in Zone 5, just hop on that conduit and start whacking every tin.
This is true. Yeah, I know all about the 1 damage.
That's true, Tharklock. I'll still be screaming at the sun here on my channel when everybody leaves. I'll just be yelling about dragons. They're real, man. See, we've got that exact situation with Piper right now, where those dark golems are just surrounding, and it gets real bad. And needing the dragon's hand on killing them here, and they're just a moving wall at this point.
Yep.
Random zone order mod? I don't think so. We could, of course, go back to an earlier release where that was what they introduced into the game as, like, what was supposed to be the actual way that the DLC worked, was to have random zone order. And then all the beta testers hated it because we just thought it was dumb, so then they got rid of it. They worried about the game being too long, so they wanted it to still be 4 zones, but it's a random 4 zones, including Zone 5, so you just don't see a zone. But we didn't like the randomness, partly because speedrunning it is dumb if you're gonna have a zone missing, because then you're like, okay, well, I just want Zone 4 to be missing, and if you don't get Zone 4 missing, then you reset. Like, that just kind of sucks.
Yep. That would be weird. I couldn't imagine
It
going
was
from
weird.
like Zone 1 to Zone 3.
But fun fact, an artifact of that time was, if you'll notice in the bottom right, it no longer says Zone 5, it says Depth 5, and that was because before it would count Depth 1, 2, 3, 4 regardless of which zone you were in.
Okay.
It also, just to note, you started in Zone 1 or 2 is how it worked, and then it went 3, 4, 5, or like sort of messed around that way, but your first zone was either Zone 1 or 2. It couldn't have been Zone 5 or whatever. You'd want Zone 3 to be missing? I get that, but Zone 4 is definitely the slower zone. Alright, yeah, Dead Ringer, nice lures here.
Yes.
Lord
Again,
Depth 5. I don't know, Mega missing, no. Probably because why?
Again,
I mean,
another
it's a little
scene
bit
with
more.
just kind of junk weapons.
Oh yeah, this seed is sucked. And like Piper's rocking a blood dagger, which you just never want to have. That is not a good main weapon.
Nope. Although Piper isn't half a heart, so doing infinite damage for another kill.
Yeah, that only gets you so far. And then you get in the situations where
Yep.
you expect to have infinite damage and you don't. Because you just healed.
Yep.
And the 3/3 swarm here with a 1 damage dagger. This is so brutal. Meanwhile, Ree is on to the Necromancer fight here.
Yep.
Yeah, Piper is just hanging in there. And oh, what a earth kill. Did you see that?
Nice. I did.
I want to throw the replay up on that. That was tasty. Let's see that again. So brought the rider in, and then, oh yeah, it was all intentional. Lined it up and then murdered him, squished him against the rider. That was beautiful.
That was
A work of art.
Yep.
No, it's not a good meme paper. And yeah, just getting back to the why they didn't revert the depth to zone. I think depth is thematically better, just as a word, than zone. I think it sounds nicer. Zone kind of sounds like they've like taped off an area. It's like this is the zone where you have fungus, and this is the zone where there's ice, and it's all just kind of taped off. It's like, no, don't go over to that zone. Nobody goes into that zone. Whereas depth is like you're actually descending into the crypt. So I think it's more thematically, it's nicer, even though it is
So
it is an artifact.
It doesn't quite fit with Arya though.
Yeah.
Ascending.
Well, Arya's a fun meme in and of itself. All right, Ree with
And
the win
Ree
there.
with the win there.
Ended up being a bit of a slower run, but I think that's a lot to do with the death by Piper and having no damage. Again, no damage.
Yep. And it's something that we've talked about many times, speedrunning and racing. And in racing, sometimes you do want to hit the brakes.
Oh, big time. Yep, pump those brakes. Do not rush it. It's fine.
Yep.
Yeah, pretend you just saw a, you're speeding on the highway and you see a speed trap in the distance. You see the sheen of the side of a cop car and you're like, hey, let's pump those brakes. Either that or look around you and make sure you're going at least slower than people around you, and then you're good. These are tips from Elad for all you future drivers out there. All you current drivers, you know what I'm talking about. Current drivers, take a seat. New drivers, listen up. Make sure to pump those brakes when you see the sheen of a cop car in the future. Or drive the speed limit. Hey, that's a good call. Although, I'll point out, you do not, at least in Canada, I don't know if this applies everywhere, and maybe this is wrong, so don't quote me, of course, I'm saying this to the internet, but don't go the speed limit if everybody else is driving significantly faster than the speed limit, because then it's dangerous.
That's kind of an unwritten rule.
Yeah, because then you're also dangerous. So.
Yep. Well, as far as internet stuff, Abraham Lincoln once said that if it's on the internet, it must be true.
Exactly.
Piper with a reset.
Missing flawlesses there, Will? Yeah, that could be. I might have missed some of those missed flawlesses, but that's fair.
Well, Piper found a trapdoor, but going for the chest. Blast Helm. Nice little pickup.
Yeah, Blast Helm early is super nice. You're good for bombs. Of course, Piper now 7 bombs. This is when you want to start using that Blast Helm.
He may have missed that first.
Oh, yeah, he did miss those bombs just off to the right, so that could be why you might have saw them on Ree's channel. I did notice Piper was using some RTMP strats earlier, which, for those who don't know, the uninitiated, RTMP strats means we are running this not on Twitch, but on an RTMP server that Mac Kirby set up, or Mac ND set up, and it allows for minimal delay. So you actually only have about a 3-second delay from your opponent, so you can effectively look at what they're doing. And if you're waiting for them to go into a shop or check a black chest after killing a boss, oh man, getting blasted by that dragon.
He got lasered.
That was exactly the time when you wanted to use your blast hammer.
Carrot.
Yeah, magic carrot, not gonna exactly heal all the pain, but actually had a ham as well.
Oh, nice.
So
getting an extra heart from the...
Oh, that's right. Yeah, ate the ham, then ate the magic carrot. I understand.
Yep.
Very good. That's what magic weapons do, or magic food does.
And now Piper down to Fortissimo. Blunderbuss. This is gonna be fun.
Yeah, we got a blunderbuss run, and that's totally fair, Will. I'm trying to be, what's the word, charitable, let's say. I like to be charitable to our conduit racers because they're putting themselves out here. They, both of these racers, I don't think have ever been on my stream racing. So it's great. I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure. So, you know, I wanna be courteous, but of course, yeah, there's sort of a skill to finding a fast build, and that includes flawlessing your bosses and knowing to check, you know, the third level of a depth, not necessarily the first and possibly not the second. Yeah,
And
bomb
we've
for
got a
that shovel,
discount.
I think, is a good call. The +1 damage on your blood axe, as we were talking about in the first race, is very, very good. Very, very
Then
good.
we got a discount rapier on Piper's end now. Spear with courage.
Yeah, that's nice. The +1 damage, or sorry, the I guess +2 damage spear. Ooh, we're gonna see a. We might see it.
Nice.
Wait. Oh, just taking the shrine, not bombing it for the. I don't know if I agree with that. I probably would have checked what the dagger was, but maybe these racers aren't super confident with the daggers.
Yeah.
By the way, I gotta agree with Will. Also, yeah, feedback is really important, and so sometimes I just miss things as well. I didn't catch a lot of their missed flawlesses and stuff like that. But yeah, it's all fair. I know that racers want to improve, but I also don't want to like scare people off.
Piper hitting the luck shrine a couple of times. Got a chicken and a ham. Taking the ham.
Not
And a
bad.
gold spear.
Yeah, has the 5 heart containers as well.
Yep.
That's after having the magic carrot, and then also taking the. Wait,
Shrine
no,
of
sorry. The
Peace.
shrine gives you +2 hearts, right? Am I right about that? The heal shrine.
I thought they nerfed it to 1.
Yeah, I don't remember now. For whatever reason, I feel like it is 1, but no, it's 1. I don't know. Whatever. Hey guys, I got a PB earlier, so you know I know everything about this game.
Oh yes.
All right. Shrine is +1. My bad. He had the carrot and then the shrine. Got it. And that's also a really good point, Riot Blob. A lot of these racers might have the knowledge. I know that a lot of them, presumably those who are in Conduit, have watched a bunch of Condor, or probably a lot of, you know, Spooty who streams a lot.
Nice throw bomb by Piper there.
Yeah,
Much
very nice.
quicker coral rift.
So that's going to be Piper taking the lead over Ree because of that throw bomb.
Fireball spell. Good pickup.
Yeah, you know, you always get the thing you need for the boss you just killed, so that fireball spell is really useful in Coral Rift. You tend to get Earthquake spell or Earthquake tome on Coral Rift. That's just how it works.
Yeah. Actually, I didn't know this until I did a Nocturna run, but the Earthquake scroll actually damages Fortissimo on stage.
Really?
Yeah.
It does 1 damage to him when you Earthquake
Yeah, it
scroll?
does 1 damage to him, yeah.
Huh.
I used it by accident in one of my Melody runs. It's like, oh, he took a heart of damage.
Really? I am shocked. Also, Piper just taking a huge hit from those goblins. They hurt
Yes.
so badly.
Yes, they do.
Has the had the ham, so is back up to full health.
You know, the blunderbuss and the spear is probably the 2 best weapons we've seen today so far.
Yeah, we really have not seen much in the way of weapons.
Yep.
And yeah, Paratroopa is right. Missed out on the any damage ups. It does have piercing, but like if you can get a +1 damage on that blood axe, that'd be really really
yeah.
nice.
Yes, it would.
But right now it's actually pretty weak, and also I mean piercing's nice, but you're getting into some spooky territory here.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ree needs a damage up because it's really slowing Ree down. Although they are pretty much neck and neck. Piper just slightly ahead here, about to drop down. Has that +1 damage. Ooh. A scroll of need, you get yourself a armor if you want. Or maybe it's torch. I forget which is first. Oh no, and Ree goes down to a goblin.
Green, no.
Gray goblins.
Yep.
All right, so this is when Piper, who has been definitely using RTMP strats, should slow things down a little bit, try and make sure they get it clear.
He took some damage, though. Down to 1.5 hearts.
Oh boy.
I would have almost picked up that green scroll if for nothing else. I mean, if you weren't going to use it immediately, save it for the potion.
Yeah, you might as well. Oh, it was getting trapped in the water. That's what happened.
And speaking of the earthquake scroll, there it is.
Yeah, it's a good find.
And hey, it's a crappy food shop.
Yeah, it's pretty weak. Did get the gluttony charm though, very nicely done. So yeah, you buy the food and then you bomb right next to it and then jump on the gluttony charm before it gets bombed.
Wow.
This Chip Zell soundtrack, so good. Can't wait for it to be implemented fully into the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why the dodge on the earthquake scroll, considering Piper has no consumable item, but who knows? Just sort of kind of a misplay.
Yeah.
Yeah, not taking War Drum, not taking... Just doesn't want to have the extra, you know, hefty stuff to carry. Maybe that's why.
Piper now with that crucial 8-bomb threshold.
Very critical. 8 bombs.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say at the very beginning of the seed, and I'll say it now. When you've got this many bombs can really speed you up, especially if you're using a blast helm.
Yep.
Looks like Piper wants to check this shop out, and it has an empty heart container and no armor.
Ring of Becoming.
Or a better weapon. War Drum would be pretty heavy. I mean, maybe it's like an itty bitty teeny one. Speaking an ancient gibberish language, that's kind of frightening. Exactly, Kobayashi. Yeah, you do not want an item just distracting you there. You don't want to accidentally fat finger it. You never know what might happen. That actually happened. Yeah, that PB was pretty hype. I mean, not to talk about myself the whole time, but woof. It was good times.
There's Old Faithful.
Yeah, Old Faithful could have swapped to the pickaxe, but I think Blood Shove is probably fine. Maybe worth considering swapping.
Read down again.
Read down again. Womp womp. So re going down a second time there.
Well, if Piper can get his health back, and there's some quartz armor.
Yeah, maybe we're checking for a ring or headgear. I think a ring would be good because you don't really need courage at this point.
No, you really don't. Yeah, if Piper can get his health back, that blood shovel could help him in the Necrodancer fight. Speed things up a little bit.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Well, although 9 bombs, so that's maybe not really an issue there.
Yeah, it's on a different streaming service. You guys, come on. I wouldn't do that on Twitch.
Is he going to use the hand cannon? Yeah, nice.
Oh, it was a very nice kill on that ogre. Yeah, that's when I stream my driving and you get to watch me pump the brakes on speed traps and toot my own horn. Meep meep. That's right. Yeah, I'm gonna start streaming my driving. That sounds like a thing that might eventually happen on this planet. Someone will be like, I'm gonna stream my driving. Hey, everybody, watch me drive. And then for whatever reason, everyone's gonna do it. Maybe it's a genius idea. I don't know. I don't understand the internet anymore. I've gotten too old. I used to get it. Now I don't. And I just accept the fact that I do not understand the internet. So maybe it's a good idea. You can take that, chat. Anybody in chat, if you want to stream yourself driving and make millions of dollars somehow, go for it. You have my permission. You can take my idea.
City in Longsword.
The old Obslong, nice pickup.
Or as I believe, he's keeping Old Faithful. I can't say I hate that. I mean, it is guaranteed 2 damage.
It's getting a little spooky over here, though. Does not have health. Woo, there you go. You want that pixie. Go get that pixie kiss. Oh, yeah. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
That's not how that works.
Not really.
Luckily, didn't do any damage because of the blast helm, but didn't give any healing either.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't hate passing on Obslong, but it's only a 2 damage. Ooh, I would actually swap shovels there. I'd go with the Courage Shovel. It's actually kind of safe.
Squigga suit, but can't
Not
afford
enough
it.
money.
And
Yeah,
a
it didn't take
rapier,
damage
keep
there
it
from the
faithful.
pixie.
I think Arboretic dubbed the Obsidian Longsword Old Unreliable.
That's actually great. I like that right now. Probably like that in the future too. That was really great. Very nice. Old Unreliable.
That luck charm paying off there for Piper, keeping that bat at bay.
Thanks, Luck Charm. Ree's actually got a pretty fun build right now. The old mop, 2 damage mop, just mopping up this coral. I mean, ultimately, Coral Reef is making a huge mess of the place, leaving water everywhere. And that's exactly why you'd want to mop.
Oh yes.
Mop all day
Coral
long.
Reef just leaving water everywhere, and somebody's got to mop it up.
Yeah, Coral Reef is like a bad roommate who takes those showers and just leaves water all over the place. Like, what are you doing?
Yes.
Do you even use the shower curtain? Are you like angling the water to spray off your back just over the top of the shower curtain? Is that what you're doing? Why are you doing this? God, Steve. The worst. Anyway, good times.
There's Snowbro, a little late, but better late than never.
Yeah, Snowbro's pretty good. I mean, yeah, once you get out of, Zone 4 and you don't have to worry about your boss kills anymore so much, Snowbro kind of isn't as good, but still good.
Yeah.
Steve is the worst. Yeah, Steve's just a generic person. The real people we hate is Scott here in Canada. Scott's a jerk.
Jewel Dagger will retake it. Nope, passing it up.
Ree's gonna pass that one up, keep the push broom. I don't hate that. Oh no! I hate that. The old combo, the double dunk, the slime slap.
Yep.
Let's see that.
Those
slime
Zone
slapping.
3 slimes.
Oh, they're just the worst. You'll
Yes,
see this
they
here.
are.
It get hit and then immediately gets hit again. Oh,
Yep.
oof, as they say. Oof, there it is. Your name's Steve
Ring of-
Tuff? I'm so sorry to hear that.
Ring of Regen. Where were you 3 zones ago? That's what I would be asking.
Yeah. You're going to have to go back up and down the stairs a few more times if you're going to be able to get all your hearts back up. Which is kind of like real life. Let's be real.
True.
Yeah,
True.
you want to be healthy? Use the stairs.
Yep.
It's like a flight of stairs a day keeps the doctor away, as they always say. That's the thing.
But Piper on the Dead Ringer.
Yep, doing the lure strats, smart. Ooh,
Yes.
luck's out. Snowbro's actually going to do a little bit of help here, although the double rider spawn is just the worst meme.
Yep. Not what you want to see.
Yeah, that's probably true. We are running Flag Plant here, so we have a 20-minute time limit with Flag Plant.
Nice finish to the Dead Ringer fight there.
Solid.
Yep. What's Piper doing here?
There you go, Sylvian. Yeah, if your name's Steve, just change your name. Piper's gonna wait out a little bit of time to get the Extendo shield.
Ah.
That is, believe a Paratroopa original hit there.
Okay.
I might be wrong on the original auteur of that maneuver, but I think it was Paratroopa. And yes, I said auteur of that maneuver. Trying to both simultaneously class up the joint and also make this place kind of a little bit of a hovel. So
Oh yes.
change your name to Trash Boat. Why not go the full way and go Trashy Trash Face? Trashy McBoat Face? Trashy Boat Trash Boat Face? I don't know. One of those. All of those are good. Yeah, there you go. Credited to Paratroopa.
Margie McBarge face.
Bargy McBarge Face. Yeah. You know, the name Marge, I don't know if anyone knows the name Marge besides Marge
Piper
Simpson,
with the
but
win.
Marge sounds a lot like Barge. That's
Kinda
unfortunate.
does. Yep.
Bodie McTrashface. It's good. Good stuff. GG's, Piper. So let's go into game 3. Winner of this is going to move on to play against Wonder J. Oh, is it credited to you now? Why am I so mean? I don't know. Because I can be. Because I'm on 2 hours of sleep and I don't give a what.
I always love it when these races go to a game 3 or game 5.
Very exciting. Any false move, any blink, and you might be in a lot of trouble. Countdown's on. Here we go.
Alright.
Game 3, Piper versus Ree. 36 hours of awake. Oh my goodness. I see it's starting to affect your grammar.
Start off with a rat burrow right there.
Sick burn. That was mean. Woke up at 3 for your race. Okay. So Piper's checking blood shop. Oh, both checking the blood shop. Going for Old Faithful.
Yeah, not
You know,
a
a
bad call
gold
here.
gold axe is sometimes a time.
Although it's always annoying when you get a bomb trap that's just one square up.
Oh, from the secret shop or from a
Yeah,
yeah.
potion room. Although it's not. Although it's kind of nice to see when it's one square off from a vault.
From a which? Sorry.
From a vault.
Oh yeah, that's nice. You don't actually trip the vault.
Yep.
Streaming him spinning a fidget spinner for 24 hours. Oh boy. I told you, like you could stream driving. Just wherever you're driving to. That actually might be kind of interesting, just to see what it's like to commute somewhere else. I mean, people watch like birds hatching and apparently people fidgeting, fidget spinners, whatever that is. So I feel like
Coral
like
Rift,
just
no
drive.
bombs.
And stream it. What up, hey? How's it going? How's it going?
Well, like you like to say, Elad, give up your dagger and get Coral Rift.
Yep. Always Coral Riff, Baby Rage. I'll be checking that black chest. I'm positive of it. Oh yeah, there it is.
Oh,
Ring of gold. Take the ring of
just-
gold at least. You can
that's what
transmute
you
it.
want to see. Yeah, this is true.
Bit of a
Although
misplay there.
Although maybe he doesn't want it because he wants to try to get the Leprechaun, and Leprechaun is a little tough to set up.
Yeah, I find that hard to believe, but you might be correct. Wait, somebody watched somebody counted to 1 million on stream?
Wow.
That
Whoop.
how
Man,
long
run
would that
away,
take?
Leprechaun.
I mean, 1 million is one of those numbers that's so big, it's very hard to actually kind of understand how big it is.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, I could count to 1 million, no big deal. And then you get to like 382,456, and you're like, oh my god, 382,457, 300. Like, imagine how long that would take. You got to get
Yeah.
through all those 100,000s, because 100,000 is less than 1 million.
Yes, it is.
Oh my god. Yeah, tell me how long the VOD is. Awesome, because I would love to know. Okay, so yeah, that's not possible then. If 1 million seconds is 11.5 days, then the person could not have possibly... No, it didn't happen. They lied. Their stream glitched out for a second. It's like that scene in Speed where they glitch out the... You know what I'm talking about. You got my back there? You know what I'm talking about, Speed? Yeah? Blind umpire? No?
Oh yes, it's been a while since I've seen the movie, but yeah, I remember.
Where they glitch out the monitor so that they can like
Yep.
edit the video live.
Hey, Blueberry Whip for Piper.
Yeah, 1 million
Of course
is
he's
like
passing
a
it on.
lot of numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get to 382 and go, this was a dumb idea. Why am I doing
Yeah.
this? I mean, maybe combine the two, count while driving. Maybe that's the winning combo right there. While hatching an egg. You sit on an egg, incubate an
There
egg.
you go.
There we go. We got it figured out.
Winning stream ideas brought to you by Condor.
How do you count for 23 hours straight? That's disgusting. More than one number per second? Well, I think you'd blast through the first 100. Like a hundo would go pretty fast. Especially if you say hundo, like 101, 102. That's gonna be going pretty quick. If you're speed running 100,000, okay. Now we're gonna start seeing people like world record speed run, who can count to 100,000 the fastest.
Yep. That'll be something to see on speedrun.com.
Oh, that would be the most obnoxious voice chat too. But
you'd
have direct feedback on how far your opponent is along. How'd he get like 50 more counts ahead of me? Oh man, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard of.
Refound a Shrine of Darkness.
Social egg hatching trend is gonna leave me behind. Everyone on their stream, they're gonna have their chat, they're gonna have their little bit cup, and then they're gonna have a little egg that they're incubating. It's just gonna be all part of it.
Oh boy. That's something to look forward to.
Oh no, people are starting to count in chat. This is bad. Good job, everybody. Anyways, we have a race going on. It's actually pretty close right now. Sorry, I got very sidetracked there. I apologize to both Piper and Ree. I have like 2.5 hours of sleep in me right now. So,
I've been there.
So, sometimes my mouth just and a bunch of words come out. I gotta say though, Ree's got a really spicy build here. That Ring of Pain adds that +1 damage on up close enemies and does splash. It's very nice. Battle Shovel as well. Lots of ways to sort of augment the only 2 damage weapon that they've got. Piper also just rocking that. Kind of rocking a little more minimal of build, and typically when you see the minimal build, it tends to be slightly more ahead, at least early. I guess this is a bit late though, so I don't know. Yeah.
Although, I do like Piper's build slightly better just because of the chainmail.
The armor is pretty nice. The heal with the armor is also extra nice. So yes. Yeah, Ree's got the heal as well, but without the armor, it's not quite as useful.
Yeah, he's just got the helmet, so he's rocking effectively leather armor.
Yep. Yeah, which is kind of weird when you think about it. How somehow, like, a metal helmet is equal to wearing leather armor.
Hey, and there's a monkey paw.
Oh, good. Good, I'm glad.
And, that goo.
I think you can open the door still when you're in goo. Am I mistaken about that?
Yeah, but the golem was right on the other side of the door.
Oh yeah, but he hops in the doorway and then you step back and slash him with your sword. I think that would have been fine.
Yeah, true. Oh, not the floaty boots.
Yeah, you don't want those just about to leave zone 4. Oh, let me just grab these boots. They seem pretty good. And then next thing you know, you're not shocking anybody.
It's amazing how the meta's changed with that.
Oh, I know. Floaty boots pulled a full 180.
Yep, they used to be one of the best.
Yeah, they 180 so hard they 360.
3 and 4, but yeah, now you don't want them because of zone 5.
That's a good point, Paper Dude. That's actually true for most animals. Most animals, not all of them. You got those dinosaurs that smash their skulls into other ones. You know what I'm talking about. Or goats. I don't think the head of a goat really does much. Let's be real. Goats are stupid. Anyway. Oh, because of trapdoors? Yeah, but you'd be easily grab floaties late zone 3 in the previous meta, pre-DLC. Easily grab that. Yep. But what is this, a rapier? Hold on, I thought they patched that out. I thought they had a hot fix where they're like, no, we're gonna remove this. It's too good of a weapon. We've replaced it with the axe, essentially. The axe is just a better one, so why would we possibly keep the rapier in the game? But they did. They kept it in the games right there.
Yeah. I think that's the first one we've seen today.
Oh, goats being both amazing and stupid, not mutually exclusive. In fact, very much, yes. They are both amazing and absolutely just the dumbest animal on the planet.
Oh, I think Ree was trying for an Ozuma, but messed it up.
Oh, no! Does finish off the boss a little faster due to the damage, but does not get the boss chests. Wonder if it's going to be vital. I mean, at this point, the build's pretty much set, although that bomb spell could be really huge. If they only find one bomb, not going to take it? No, you got to take that. If you find one bomb, that's going to be huge. You can blood bomb your second bomb there.
Especially if you find one bomb and a bomb charm.
Oh, yeah, the bomb charm, of course. Yeah, Ree pulled ahead here. This is actually
he
extremely
did.
close. As a reminder, this is game
Yeah.
3.
Yep.
When we're not busy talking about hatching eggs while you're driving, we're also talking about, races. And this one is real close.
Yes.
Yeah, losing that flawless might have been the best thing that happened to Ree.
Yeah.
Because that bomb spell, but found 2 bombs.
Ooh.
So Ree really actually would have rathered having that bomb spell right now. I wonder if that's going to be the difference.
Yeah.
Oh, eat
could
your
be.
cheese. Eat your cheese. Oh, ate the cheese. Very nice push by Ree there,
Nice.
but gonna have to
Yeah.
probably do butt puzzles.
Yep.
Can't figure. Oh, gonna lure. Okay, that's fine.
I
He
think
left
every
trash.
Dead Ringer fight we've seen all luring strats. We haven't seen a Japanese strat.
That is, I think, making a lot of people happy in chat. That is exactly what you'd want to see in a conduit. You do not need to see Japanese strats in conduit.
Although as soon as I say that, it looks like what Piper's going for.
Oh no, that was a Oblivion strat. Very nice, and
Oh, that
caught
was
right
Oblivion,
up, and the
okay.
bombs.
Yeah.
No, but Piper doesn't have enough health. They both got a butt puzzle. This is gonna be
Ooh.
close. Oh my
Yes, it
god,
will.
my heart would be just a pounding right now if I was one of these 2 racers.
mine
This
too.
is so close.
Yep.
Oh man, trash talking Japanese strats. Yike. Oh, the double bomb, slightly faster for Ree. Ree's gonna get the
Nice.
Necrodancer into the second phase first. Already has a hit
Yep.
down. Meanwhile, Piper though, got to get in there with that bomb
down to
spell.
half a heart.
Down to half a heart. Things are scary. Didn't get the shield spell off either. Didn't have it. Oh, got frozen.
Nope.
Oh no, this looks like some
boy.
panic from Piper here. I'm so
It
worried for
does.
Piper with only half a heart. Not a ton of health for Ree either. Ree with only 1 more hit left on the Necrodancer. And here it is. Ree's gonna
There we
take this.
go.
Wow,
Nice
what
going,
a
Ree.
and
GG.
Piper is right behind. Not
Yeah.
Piper.
What a great race.
Wow. Oh yeah, Piper had